What up, what up, what up, what up? What's trending today? Welcome to the channel. My name is Ed JC Smith, and today's session, Ant and Dec. If you don't know who Ant and Dec are, they are presenters in the UK. They're very cheeky, they're from Newcastle, they have great accents, they're very funny. Ant and Dec, Ant has been going through some tough times, and he's been at rehab and he's been going through some tough times. And so today's session, I'm going to be helping you if you know someone who has addictive qualities, addictive sort of personality, so you can start to straighten that out. That's pretty cool, right? Straight up, always, as always, and we wish Ant and Dec always the best because they're super cool, and good luck, and we hope Ant sorts that stuff out and he gets the right support. But here's what I want you to do: like and subscribe to this channel as always, and I will see you on the other side. So I've got some quick ones. Here's what we're gonna do. So this is for you if you wanna deal with your stress or handle your stress or handle addictive qualities a little bit more, because number one, you have to notice, all right? Notice your stress. Notice stress buildup. All right, notice and manage stress. A lot of successful people don't think that they have stress and that they don't have anxiety, and they say they're just dealing with it. And of course, today's environment, it builds, and Ant and Dec are super successful guys, and Ant's going through a lot of stuff, and you know, it's difficult. You have to notice the stress. Once you notice it, take time out and reflect. Take time out and reflect. Now, specifically on a psychology point of view, I'm going to say contrast. You have to work on your contrast frames, which means if you go and spend, you know, 80% of the world today live in like a lot of poverty, or whatever the stat is, it's pretty high. All right, if you can read today, you're still in a minority. If you have some money in your wallet and you have some change left over, again, you're in a minority, because there's a lot of people in the world that don't have those sorts of luxuries. So spend time reflecting and working on your contrast frames. And happiness is all about progression and contrast. I can tell you that straight up. Happiness is not something that just happens to us. We have to do it, and we have to constantly retrain it. A lot of successful people forget, you know, that as they become more successful, it's actually retraining yourself to appreciate and be grateful of that success, because sometimes a lot of successful people get stuck in that wanting more and more and more, and more will never actually make you happy. And so number three, you know, alcohol, food, and you know, alcohol and food are the number major reasons that people use to change the way they feel, right? And they get back from a day of work, stress, alcohol relaxes them. They've had a tough day, they've had a rejection, whatever. Eat food, you feel better. All right, so habitually we're conditioned to want less pain and want pleasure. All right, so simplistically, you have to replace these sorts of addictive quantities. And I know, say, easier said than done, Ed. All right, easier said than done, but you have to work at, you know, going to the gym and changing the associations to things. You have to work on listening to music. You have to work on going out, breathing, and changing the way you feel, changing your state, and not relying on something else to change your state. It's very important. As I said, I've always got deeper programs. If you want to come with my 7 elements of wealth, click a link and invest in that. Oh my God, for less than £1 a day, you're going to look after yourself on a deep layer of investment on that. Number four, what we're going to do, you're going to get some accountability. All right, you have to get a strong accountability and support around yourself. You've got to get a strong accountability to know that you can, you know, people can go back on track all the time. But if you have good, solid foundations with your friends and family, good accountability, then you can get through these things. Last one, I do suggest cognitive retraining. Cognitive retraining, and this is anyone that's got addictive. And you say, Ed, who the hell are you to sit? Here's the deal. I've worked, you know, with behavioral symptoms, behavioral therapy. I've worked as a therapist for over 10 years, and so I know this stuff. I'm doing my degree and PhD at the moment in psychology. I run an educational company. I run a successful entrepreneurial activity. We have multiple businesses. One is a land investment. One is where we go out, teach people how to get more clients using social media, all that kind of stuff. But you know, cognitive retraining, you can actually change the associations to your brain. All right, so quick one, notice the stress, notice it build up, but increase your awareness in essence. Take time, reflect, increase your contrast frame. Alcohol, food, change the way you feel, replace it. drinking. Replace drinking with going out, dancing, feeling good, being around friends, doing other stuff. As simplistic it is, people don't know it but don't do it. All right, you must go to the gym, change your endorphin. You have to start investing in your health. If you can start taking like amino acids on a daily basis, they start to restructure your endorphin, your reward system. All right, accountability, support, get that. So do some cognitive retraining. Come on and play a program with me. I'll teach you how to master your life in all areas. Oh my God, let's do this. All right, thank you for coming. As always, subscribe. Click that, we wish, and some big love for the future. And if you have a friend that has addictive qualities, then send them this video, and I appreciate if it offends you in any way. My intention is only to help, but answer any questions you below. I look forward to your comments. As always, I'm always here for it. As always, I'll see you soon. Make sure, no matter what happens, never give up on your dreams, and I'll see you soon.